Happy April. You guys missed me? Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't made a video, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. Today we're going to go out on this, the Ducati Multistrada. I haven't ridden it in forever. Should probably check the tires. They're probably low, but whatever. Let's see. They're all right. I haven't ridden it in a long time because I've been busy driving that. You guys saw I just came back from a trip. I went like 500 miles in 2 days, and trust me, I could have done 1,000 miles. That car is so nice. But we're going to get into all that, where I've been, what's been going on, what's going on in my life. But we're going to do it different this time. I'm going to try to vlog on the motorcycle while I'm riding, which I've never done successfully. Every time I try to do it, there's always an issue. But I brought the fuzzy mic this time, so maybe it'll work this time. So let me get this motorcycle out of the garage and we'll start vlogging. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me. So you see I got my fuzzy mic right here. Let me close the shield here. That'll help keep the wind out, I hope. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to adjust the volume because I can see it going all the way up when I speak. But anyways, so where have I been? What have I been doing? What have I been up to? So, I'll tell you the planned and the unplanned. So the planned item was, first of all, I had to go to the East Coast for work. Once a year, I don't always have to go to the East Coast, but this year we decided to go to the East Coast. Once a year, we have to do a big project for my job. And actually, I don't know why I'm being secretive. I just say, you guys know, I'm a director of maintenance for aircraft, which basically means I'm an airplane mechanic. I'm just on the upper end of mechanics because I've been doing it for a while. So I manage an airplane, and it needed its annual inspection. So part of the annual inspection, you got to take it to a service center or have the service center come to you. So it's easier to take it to a service center because all the resources, tools, etc. are going to be there. So we took it to the East Coast as planned, and I was going to be there for a while, take maybe one small break for like 5 days in between, and then go back. And then go back and finish, wrap it up, and leave and come back. And would have been done beginning of March, and that didn't work out like that. So we went as planned. Everything started normal. It was great. And that's why the beginning of, or the end of February, you guys, well, actually probably the middle of February, it was around Valentine's Day. So from the middle of February through March, everything started smooth. Then, unfortunately, we had a member in our family health get really bad really fast. I'm not going to say who or what it was, but and completely not out of the blue, but it did still catch us by surprise. Member of the family passed away, so it hit everybody hard. It hit us pretty hard. So life at that point kind of sucked. And at the same time, I'm in the middle of this big project that was over $1 million that I had to manage. So it took some time. I went back to it, and then I had to wrap that up. But to tell you that everything went perfectly would be a lie, because I'm a human being, and human beings make mistakes. And everything went as well as could have been expected. One or two things slipped through the cracks, and you work through it because that's what you got to do. As a professional, shit happens. You adapt, you adjust, you overcome. You have to do it. Otherwise, you won't be successful. But failure is part of the game. Failing at things is how you become successful. You can't be scared to fail at things because you're going to. It's part of getting to that level of success is failing, 99 times to get that 100th success. So it is what it is. We're back. We're in our routines again. We're doing the proper things. Life is getting kind of back to normal now. As you saw on my Instagram and some of my Facebook posts, I've been driving the car a lot lately. I did some trips, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, where I want to go in life, because this death in the family kind of hit me a little harder than I thought it would, and it puts things in perspective for you, and you realize that even if you don't want to, even if you don't try to, you end up wasting time, whether accidentally or on purpose. It's just how we're built, not everybody can be go 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 100% of the time because you'll burn out. Anybody, even the influential people of the world that look like they are a go 1,000% all the time, trust me, they have some burnout as well because they're human. So it's not sustainable. But we're back on our grind, and I'm still kind of figuring out now what's the next direction. I did actually have a flying video from right before that I never published. So I'll try to work on that this week. I'll try to get my flight from before this all happened. I'll try to publish that video, and I'm going to go flying tomorrow as well. So tomorrow I'm going to take the GoPro with me, and I'll take the mic with me, and I've got new headsets. So I'm going to show you my new headset. But that'll be tomorrow. I'll show you that all tomorrow, not today. So that's what we're going to do with that. With the car, I'm still on the fence of what I'm going to do with the car. I really want to lower it because it just looks so sexy when it's lowered, and it's actually not hard to do on a 911. On a C4, super easy to do it in that car. But I'm really considering lowering that car. And then on the other hand, I'm thinking maybe, I should go all in on the flying. Maybe I should sell the car. Not because I need to. A couple months ago, we were kind of in a bad spot, and we still haven't really improved too much financially, but we've made other moves that improves our position, if that makes any sense. So my position is better, and so since I'm in a better position, getting in the car is not on the cards. It's not on the table at all as far as affordability. But I am toying with the idea to go all in on the airplane thing. And what I mean by going all in is you sell the car, you take the profit, because I'm going to get a profit from that car, I'm pretty sure. You take the profit from that sale of that car, and you put it as a down payment towards an asset. And if you guys don't know, aviation, airplanes are assets. They're not liabilities. Unless you just buy a total piece of junk. But if you buy any decent airworthy airplane and you take care of it and you have a business plan to use that airplane, it is an asset. And I'll give you a quick example. So if I buy, say, and it's going to be old, say I buy a 40-year-old Cessna 172. Cessna 172 is the most popular training airplane in the world. They have them all around the world. They're readily available. I don't know how many they've made, millions. But let's say I buy a Cessna 172, 40 years old, and it's in airworthy condition, so in good shape. It's had all its inspections, and you take that airplane and you lease it back to a flight school. If they fly that airplane so many hours, you'll break even, and then you'll actually make money with it, so it becomes an asset. And airplanes, like houses, as long as you maintain them and keep them airworthy, they actually go up in value. They don't really depreciate. Now, the time you will depreciate is when you buy something brand new. Just like a car. You buy a brand new $1 million airplane, depending on what it is, it's not going to be worth $1 million in a year or two. But that same airplane, let's say you keep it 20 years, it'll be worth its money. So you'll get all your money back and then some. Very similar to another brand that we know, like Porsche. So you can buy an airplane, make money with the airplane, and then when you go to sell it, you could probably break even or make all your money back. So that's one thing I'm considering, because if we went all in, we can do a couple of different things. For one, we could go all in. We're saving money on paying for airplane rentals because we go all in. So we'll have money saved from airplane rentals. We'll have an asset that we can use and lease back that'll make us money, and then we can sell it in the end and upgrade or get something else and continue this adventure. But for that to happen, it's a very strong likelihood that I have to get rid of the 911. And I love that car. Oh my God. Actually, this past week, when I came back from the East Coast, my wife was on spring. She works for the school system. She was on spring break, so she's like, hey, she wanted to go somewhere. I get to travel for work, so I'm spoiled. I get to eat out. I get to expense things for work. So I don't. When I'm home, I like to stay home. I don't like to go anywhere because as part of my job, I get to go places, and she doesn't. So I've got to acknowledge that and say, hey, yeah, she wants to go somewhere too. So we went on a short trip. We were going to go to LA with a couple other places, but because it was spring break, the prices were higher than normal. So we decided to just take a short trip over the Cascade Mountains, because we live on Portland, so we live on the west side, across the Cascades over the east side. And it was cool. Go over the mountain passes, drive through some snow, see lots of high elevation snow everywhere. And we had a good time. Took the babies with us, and it was a blast. And I love driving the 911. Oh my God. Even she was like, we're taking the 911. And my wife is the kind of person that most of the time, she would rather take the Audi. She's like, yeah, I want to take the Audi because it has air suspension and it rides really nice. It's super luxurious. But she was like, yeah, we're going to 911. And she was loving it. Actually, sometimes she tells me to go too fast, and I tell her, how is it that you like roller coasters, but you complain about the 911? And she looked at me and she was like, good point. And she never complained again the rest of the trip. So we had a great time when we were so getting rid of that car. Oh, it would break my heart. It really would. But it's not, I don't look at it as a sacrifice. I look at it as this, you kind of gotta, I got it, I achieved that dream. Is it time for me to chase the other dream? But I'd have to let go of one dream. I'm not going to say it's a sacrifice because I'll get another 911 in the future. I absolutely will. But I know when I bought my car, what I paid for it is you can't get it for that price anymore. They are worth a whole lot more money now. So I don't know. That's also part of the reason I'm on the motorcycle right now. I was like, I haven't ridden a motorcycle in a while, but could I go back to when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I didn't have a car. My wife had a car, and I drove a freaking motorcycle. I remember driving a motorcycle to work, and it was 30 freaking degrees outside. That's right. I used to ride my bike to work, and it was 30 degrees in the morning. It warmed up in the afternoon, but all winter long, I pretty much almost wear a ski suit so I wouldn't freeze to death. But I used to ride a bike 24/7. As long as it wasn't ice or snow on the ground, I would ride a bike. And I've ridden when it was colder than that too, as long as the road was dry. But I'm a lot more mature now. Let's just say it that way. Like, wife would tell me, "Oh, you're not a spring chicken anymore." You're right. I'm not a spring chicken, but I'm a young rooster. That's what I tell her. I'm a young to maturing age rooster. I'm not an old chicken yet. So I still love bikes. I still love riding them, and they're a blast to ride and take it to twists. Like right now, I am paying zero attention to the speed limit. I'm just watching traffic, and I'm enjoying the ride, and I'm talking to you guys. And this is the kind of thing I love to do. So, like, if I did sell the 911, I wouldn't be doing nothing. I still have content. We would still be riding the motorcycle together. We'd still be flying together. What do we do? What do we do? It's tough. It's tough. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. So that's my spiel. That's what I've been. That's what I've been doing. But we're gonna get back on it one way or another. We're gonna do something. And hey, maybe I lower the car anyways, just for the hell of it, because I can always put it on Bring a Trailer. And if I put it on Bring a Trailer, a lot of people like modified cars when they're tastefully modified. So it's not like I'm doing something crazy. I'm putting H&R springs on it, which are a quality, reputable brand. They're not as nice as the coilovers, but they're still really good. So we're figuring all that out, man. We're going to figure this out. But I wanted to tell you guys where we're at, what I'm doing. I still have no idea what direction we're going to next. Give me some input. What do you think? I'm glad to the people who have reached out to me on previous videos that I've made and asking me technical stuff about it. Hey, I love that stuff. I absolutely love that. If you want to reach out to me and ask me anything about any video I've ever made, or you just want to ask me anything, feel free. I will respond immediately. I think a lot of the people are surprised that how fast I respond on a YouTube channel when they send me a message, but right now the only reason the phone is not in my hands is because I'm holding a motorcycle. because I have my phone in my hand pretty much 99% of the time. So when someone sends me a message, I respond right away. Or I've got a notification on my Apple Watch, so I'm pretty quick to respond to your comments and messages. And I haven't had a bad comment in a while. You don't think you would miss those, but I do. Like the guy who told me my jack was a piece of crap. You're right, it sucks. I'm still using the damn thing. There's somebody else told me one of my videos was poor content. Okay, bring it to give me stuff like this. Is hilarious to me. I don't take myself too serious. You can't take yourself seriously. If you take yourself too serious, you're gonna be setting yourself up for getting your feelings hurt all the time. And who cares about that? Make fun of yourself because everyone else is gonna make fun of you all the time, anyways, right? You know who you are. I'm not even gonna say your name, James. Auto amateur. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm back, man. I'm back. We're gonna get back into the swing of things. We're gonna make some videos. We're gonna make some content. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I don't know. But right now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off this camera. I'm gonna put on some music, and I'm gonna enjoy the ride. That's what I'm gonna do next. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you guys later. Ciao.